It is also known as the book of coming forth by day and by night, and also called the book of the day. Here, this in Africa, and this particular one is from the sacred temple of Seti I in the holy city of Abydos in current Egypt. Now, this is the basis of Judeo-Christian Islam, the judgment seat. Because the Africans believe that before you are born, you go before the Creator and you sign an agreement. Say, send me to Uganda, I'm going to protect the people there. The Creator says, I have sent people there before. He said, I will be different. And that agreement is sealed in what is called Ma'at: truth, justice, righteousness, order, balance, harmony, and reciprocity. When you come to earth, you forget and you start indulging in business. But when you die, you enter into the hall of judgment. This is before Christianity. This is before our Islam. Here is the individual Ani who has died, and he goes into this great hall, the hall of judgment. He's led by Anup, who is a man with a dog's head. Why? The dog knows when to bury meat and return to the meat before it's putrefied. He's holding an ankh. He's holding an ankh. The ankh represents the female principle, the womb of the woman, and the shaft of a man when the brother is ready to go. The interrelationship between the male and the female produces life. So it was called the sign of life. It is also where we get the law of opposite, the duality and the polarity. The interrelationship between the male and female producing life. In Africa, 1 + 1 is not 2, because a man plus a woman equal children. So it is 2, 3, or 4. Now, he goes, his heart here is weighed against the feather of truth, which is an ostrich feather on the scales of justice. That is where you see justice represented by what? Represented by scales. It is from Africa, from the Nile Valley. Ancient Egypt stopped here. East of the Nile was called Egypt Interior. West of the Nile was called Egypt Superior. So, your heart is heavy. It is manipulated by Ampu, who is manipulating the scale. This is a monster called Amit, ready to eat your soul if it doesn't balance. Now, up here, you have got what they call Necheru. Necheru. And these are like angels seated as assessors in judgment. And what do you say? You say, oh, Holy One who comes from Tefnut, I have not robbed. Mighty One who comes from Siat, I have not winked at injustice. I have not stolen, not diverted the river from flowing its course. I have not told lies. I have not been quarrelsome. I have not been rapacious. What was called 42 declarations of innocence, or 42 commandments, from which Moses got 10. In my class today, have been a passman. Writing all this is a man called Tehuti. The Greeks call him Thought. Thoth, from where you get the thought. He's writing it in the book of Deeds. And when you pass this judgment, you are then led by the Son of God, Horus, Heru, from where you get the word hour or hero. He leads you into the Creator, the risen Savior, Osiris. And Heru has got an eyelid of a falcon, an eyelid of a falcon, and an eye of a cheetah. The fastest air animal, the fastest land animal producing vision. So, you come to the throne of the risen Savior, Osiris. Osiris is holding a flail and a shepherd's crook. His crown is what your Pope wears today. So there is nothing new under the sun except that which has been forgotten. Behind Osiris is his wife, Oset, who has got a sister called Neptith. The Bible represents those two people as Mary and Joseph. So when I said to you, my brothers, that there is nothing new under the sun except that which has been forgotten, that there are no white people in the Bible. The Bible is a reproduction of the system of education, of a system of religion that existed in Africa.